What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. You know what it is. Your boy John.
It's fucking white belt Slayer today. Still. Always.
Always and forever.
And forever.
Well,
we're back in John's compound.
Yeah. It was a good day yesterday.
It was a good day.
I think yesterday was... It's been a minute since I've gone to World League.
Yeah.
So...
You haven't gone to any of the ones in Long Beach?
No, not recently.
You went to that one last year when I fought that same dude.
Yeah. That's a
big
giant
dude.
of a man.
Yeah. He's like probably like 6'1", 6 foot, 300 pounds.
He's bigger than 6'1".
Think
that
so?
dude had to be like 6'2".
But he's 300 pounds like a fucking tree trunk.
Yeah, that is a very large man.
Yeah.
Super.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, super chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like hearing you talk to him and whatever. I was like, oh, he seems really fucking cool.
Yeah, he seems chill. When I was talking to him last time, too, I guess we should restart. Yesterday, I competed in a World League in Del Mar. This is like the perfect time of year to do that tournament, too.
The weather is perfect. So, for those of you guys who don't know, Del Mar is like, it's in San Diego. It's maybe 2 miles off of the coast.
You think it's even that far? Because it's right on that little inlet.
It might be a mile.
Because there's like an inlet there.
Yeah. It might even be a mile. But it's a Del Mar Fairgrounds. Or I don't even know if it's called Del Mar Fairgrounds anymore.
It is.
Is it still called
that?
Yeah. And it's like an open... It's got a roof, but it's like an open type of venue where it's like the sides are open, so air comes in. So if you go early, if you have an early tournament or early match, it's super cold. The mats are hard, but like... It's a cool venue. It's just a cool spot. Yeah. They had like I was looking. They had like 3,200 competitors yesterday.
35 was only 32. There was a lot.
I think it was 32. Dude, it was packed. Like packed.
Yeah, because yesterday they had. So normally they split up the kids and the adults, but yesterday they had them all the same day. And yeah, it was cracking in there.
Yeah.
It was cracking all day too.
Yeah, I didn't. It never seemed to like slow down.
Yeah.
The problem. And normally it's not as bad. They ran so late. Every match was like almost 30 to 40 minutes late that I seen. Like Brianna's match was like
20 minutes late.
It was more than 20 minutes because she was supposed to go at
3. She was in the 3 o'clock like range. And they don't say the exact time.
That's true.
It's the range. So like they try to finish those brackets within the hour.
I guess if you say it that way, then yeah.
Because that's how it is. But usually, So usually like. If there's only 2 guys in your bracket, you're going to go like really close to the time they say.
Uh-huh.
But if there's a bunch of people in your bracket, you're going to go between 3 and 4. Like if I think she fought at 3. No, she fought at 2. So she was going to go between 2 and 3. But to give people breaks for the brackets, they have like 3 different brackets going on. So hers was purple belt, master 1. And then there was white belt, probably master 1, and it wasn't there something. They were finishing up nogi like right when they walked up. Mm-hmm. So they finished up the nogi, they did the white belts, and then they did blue, then the purple belts, and then blue. You know, they were going back and forth in order to give people time to rest. Yeah. But yeah, it ran pretty good because my matches were done before 5, right? Way before 5.
Yours were done before 5.
Yeah, mine started at 4 and it was done before 5. So but they also had 2 or 3 brackets going at once.
Yeah, like a white belt.
And then it ended up with the dude I fought last. He had to fight. They gave him like an 8 or 10 minute break, but they only gave him a break because there was nobody else left.
Yeah. He seemed like he went a lot.
Yeah.
Big shout out to him to have to go that many times. And he didn't.
The dude I beat, the dude I lost to.
Yeah,
the dude I lost to fought 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Fucking crushed.
Dude,
he crushed the first 2 dudes.
Dude, that was crazy.
Yeah, me and the other dude he crushed, and then
Omar would have been like, no, he needs a break.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah, I don't know who that dude I beat. I don't know where he's from. Oh, he was from Sector. They have a pretty good school, but I think he was tired, but also didn't feel very strong.
Well, he had that big dude laying on him for most of his match.
Yeah.
Like crushing him almost the entire match.
But it's funny, like nobody knows how to get the underhook. It was crazy to me, because I could see that there was enough space to get the underhook. All he had to do was like hip a little bit, which even with that big ass dude on there, I was able to hip out a couple times.
I think his coach was trying to get him to do that.
Was he? Yeah, because he needed to hip and just shoot that head under.
Told him to stop fucking with his belt. Like when he had his leg, he was like trying to grab his belt or do something. And his coach was like, "Stop messing with your fucking belt."
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyways, let's You went.
I went 1 and 2.
Yeah.
1 and 1.
1-1. You got.
I got third.
Third place.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had 5
I wish I would have gotten to fight
bracket?
the dude that fought second. That got second place.
Yeah, that's what's weird. I was like, you didn't get an opportunity.
So,
to go
no,
for
because
second.
the way it works is when there's 5 dudes, and it's weird they do the buys like that. So there was 5 dudes in my bracket. The dude who won had to fight the first round, the second round, and the third round to win. Right. So he had to fight. He had to win 3 fights. Right.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won 3.
Yeah,
Holy
he won
shit.
all
Yeah, I
3.
didn't think about that. He won 3 fights. Oh, I guess the dude who got second won 2 fights. Right?
No.
No, because he didn't have to, because he didn't get a bye. So he won 1 fight, and then I won 1 fight. But because he won his first match, he's automatically fighting for first. Whereas
Second.
I was,
Yeah.
Then I was in the losers bracket. So the best thing I could do was third.
Got you. Yeah, some of the rules I learned yesterday were a little weird.
Yeah.
We'll
Did you read about those rules?
No, I never heard about them
I wonder
before.
if Josh did.
Omar was telling us. So, but we'll talk about the weird ones afterwards. But yeah, I think your first match was, he's all right. He's a big ass dude.
Dude's big. Like I didn't expect him to be able to drag me from there. So I think I talked about this last week, how I interlace people's arms and I try to put my shoulder on their shoulder. And we got to that position. He didn't feel strong today. I fought him last year, and that motherfucker felt like a wall. He didn't feel that strong today because I stuffed a single leg pretty easily. I just kicked my leg back and he let it go. And then I think I kicked another one out. And then I ended up there. And I ended up with my opposite arm tied up. So I switched my arm and I went to go grab his collar so I could start dragging him. But he was a little bit above me because what I wanted to do was bring my shoulder out and draw my shoulder. So I was positioning so I could get my shoulder above his because his shoulder was slightly above mine. At least that's how it felt. Like I could feel the position.
Yeah.
And when I went to go switch, he just collar dragged me or arm dragged me right onto the ground.
Yeah.
Because I was moving positions and he just dragged me to the ground. But dude, on the ground, he's fucking heavy.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah, I felt pretty good. Like he went knee on belly, but it wasn't like, dude. I mean, when we knee on belly each other, I'm trying to fucking touch your spine.
Yeah.
He didn't feel very heavy, and then he let go, and he did it again. And he looked at me, and I wanted to be like, hey, you don't get points again, right? And then I went for that. I do it a lot of times when people go knee on belly. I'll just grab their ankle and pull it up. And then
it worked to an extent. He grabbed your leg, so you couldn't.
Yeah, he ended up doing something where I couldn't move him. But I think what you said works better. You pull and push the knee.
Yeah.
I've never tried that before.
Yeah. It's the same thing I was telling you as well.
You do it to dudes your weight?
Yeah. Well, I normally will grab the ankle, hip bump, and then push it between my legs so I can get the half guard. But some people are really good at knee on belly, and I can't get that, and so then I'll switch to that because I have I'll grab the ankle. Popped in. And what's his name? You showed me that. You guys were talking about the brown belt.
Don?
Yeah, he showed that to me. He's like, and he like popped. He kind of like basically punched my knee as he pulled my leg, my ankle to get that.
Yeah, that sounds really good because you'll create a ton of Kazushi from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what I usually do is because a lot of times it happens when I'm almost belly down.
Yeah. So
because he almost had me to my stomach there, but I had his ankle and I was pulling it. And what I'll usually do is I'll two hands the ankle, pull, and drive my shoulder into I guess it would be like their knee or their thigh. And it rolls people over all the time. And I felt him going, and then he did something stiffened up.
You know what it is? He was so big and tall that he just kind of leaned over you.
That's what what it was, yeah.
He wasn't going to get off balance because he had so much length on top, laying on you.
Yeah.
That wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
But that's why I was yelling at you to go to turtle.
I was trying, dude.
Just so he didn't get
but he had my leg. That's when I realized he had my leg.
Yeah, he was holding your leg.
Because I was going to go to the turtle.
That's exactly the same thing I told Brianna, too. I was like, if you get put in a position where they're about to get points, get the fucking turtle.
Yeah.
Because turtle, you don't get points for. And I don't remember what competitor, but I was watching this competitor, and that was his whole game is always go to turtle.
Yeah.
And so no one would ever score on him because you always get the turtle. Even if they would pass, he'd get the turtle.
That's what happened to the dude who beat me. So when he fought for the final match,
yeah, he went to turtle.
That dude passed him 3 times, but he was just in the turtle.
Yep.
The dude couldn't ever get points.
Yep.
And then he ended up winning just because the other dude got a penalty.
Yeah.
Because it was 0-0.
I think he would have won if he didn't have a penalty.
He would have won. Yeah. I mean, he beat him for sure, but he was. You don't get stalling from the turtle. You only get stalling from the top. So he kind of was stalling from the turtle, but he was gassed out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wish I would have got to fight that guy just to see how it. I mean, he was wearing that origin gi. You can't grip those fuckers.
They're smooth.
They're
right?
smooth. It's like the one that Misa used to have.
Yeah. I don't like those
They're real smooth.
Those aren't legal in IBJJF, are
He
they?
said they almost didn't let him wear it today too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're not legal in IBJJF, but yeah, it was a pretty. I had fun. And then Brianna fought before me, and I think if she wasn't so nervous, I think she could have beat that first girl. But she got nervous and kind of panicked a little bit, and that girl beat her.
I feel like she just kind of forgot her game.
That's because she gets nervous.
Yeah, and then like on the second match, she was like getting under her, elevating, lifting, sweeping.
Yeah.
And, but she did pretty good. Even in the first match, she did good because that girl went. I mean, that girl she won first. The girl she fought first, so she lost to the girl that won first. She was pretty big too. She seemed big. I think
Brianna said she dropped down a weight class because I think she usually fights one up, and Brianna actually went up a weight class because there was nobody in her division.
Yeah, because she seemed pretty big.
But dude, she swept that girl onto the concrete and slammed her head on the ground. Yeah, and I was like, "What? She don't get 2 for that? You don't get 2?"
Yeah, she went out of bounds.
This goes out of bounds. Yeah. But yeah, she did great, and then she ended up hitting like the balloon right on that chick right at the end.
Yeah.
She was already up 2-0, then it hit that balloon and fucking just slammed that girl.
No, it was 2-2.
No, it was 2-0.
Was it 2-0?
I watched the video this morning. Yeah, it was 2-0. So she ended up getting the win there, and then Christina was where the weird rules we were talking about. So our friend Christina from the gym, she lost her first match, but was it by a decision or submission? I didn't see it.
I don't remember.
She lost her first match, and then I think the girl that beat her also lost.
Yes.
The next match, and then the girl that she didn't fight, she ended up fighting her and then subbed her super quick.
In 20 seconds, I think.
Yeah, and then because they both had one win and it was a round robin, Christina won because she got a faster submission. Yeah.
So she would have won it. She would have placed anyways.
She would have got second,
but she got first.
Yeah, I guess in the round robin there's no losers bracket. There's some sort of deciding factor for who gets first, right? And I guess that's the deciding factor is time to win. Right?
Yeah, she ended up getting gold, which is awesome. With the armbar, which was dope. It was awesome to see. Like, it's cool to see the team win. And then I know Josh won. Josh won his first match it was tied 2-2, but the way that they call the winner, I learned this with Noah, is the last person to score wins.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, so he had scored the sweep. I think that dude got a takedown on Josh. But no. Josh took him down. Josh took him down, and they didn't give him his points.
I would have to watch that fight.
Yeah, Josh took him down, and they didn't give him his points, and we were trying to be like, yo, what the fuck? But they didn't give him the points. And then
they were counting for the takedowns. I mean, they always do at World League, and they make it real apparent when they're counting. But, man, they count slow as fuck.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They were counting super slow. And then that dude passed got to side control on Josh, so he got his points. And then Josh swept him and was on top the rest of the match and won that match. And then the second match is this tall-ass dude, really skinny, though. And he tried to go for an omoplata on Josh. And then Josh grabbed his pants and flipped him. Flipped him
to the turtle.
But
right?
the dude had his arm wrapped under Josh's leg. Mm-hmm. So when Josh flipped him to turtle, Josh had a bicep slicer on him.
Yep.
And as he so had him locked down with that bicep slicer, and then he went for a choke at the same time. Mm-hmm. But I guess Josh was saying that the dude tapped because of bicep slicer. And he couldn't feel his arm anymore.
Yeah.
So he ended up winning gold.
I think everybody we brought placed. Everybody that came with like Stacey Maggione, she fought too, and she got her knee blown. You see that picture?
Dude, her knee looked fucking. I was like, yeah, that's bad.
Her knee was like backwards.
Yeah, her knee was like
hyperextended and sideways.
Yeah, she was like defending
a single
leg, and her knee was literally turned like all the fucking way. It looked like I was like, ooh,
and hyperextended.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah,
that shit looked brutal.
But I think everybody we came with placed. Chris Santana placed.
I guess Oscar, he did not. I don't think he.
Did he end up fighting? I didn't even see him there at all.
Yeah, he was there. I saw him post something. I think I don't remember who coached him, but I don't think he might have placed. I don't know.
Maybe he went real early.
He might have gone earlier. Yeah.
Well, he's adult.
Yeah, adult. So he probably went earlier. And then, unfortunately, Joel didn't. We didn't stick around to see the no gi matches, but Joel didn't do too well in his gi matches. But I think. Really, to be honest, I think he was in his head.
Joey's a savage dude. He just needs to get out of his head.
I remember
we had Joey on like 2 or 3 months ago.
I 100% think he was just in his head because earlier in this week we trained and he was already like kind of talking about not being good in the gi and this and that. I was like, dude, fuck out of here.
Dude, he's super good.
Yeah, I was like, fuck out of here. And so I think he's just in his head. And I think if he can like get like unblock that in him and just fucking go, I don't think there's anyone that's gonna stop him in his division. He's so fucking good.
Dude, at the lower belts, dude, fighting him was like panicking. You're like, fuck, dude, I gotta fucking fight him right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a savage. He needs to work like the mental coach. Something. Come to my seminar, dude. I'll fucking
Come to my seminar.
Yeah, I can seminar anyone on the mental coaching except for my wife. You gotta have someone else do that.
Yeah, it was a good time. I think it was a good tournament.
I'm surprised we didn't get an Elite 8. I wonder if Omar put anybody in it.
Maybe not. I don't know.
But we did win the overall team. Dude, and there was like teams with like 40 schools there.
Oh, we won?
We got third place in the overall team. So I think it was Alliance in first place. I didn't see who got second. Isaac posted it, but Isaac was still there, so they gave the flag to Isaac.
Oh, you're talking about
Humaita? Yeah, overall.
Oh, yeah, we got third.
Yeah.
Third, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the end of the season?
No, there's one more, I think.
Does November count?
Yeah, I think so. It's not. I don't think they count that as next year. Let me see if we posted it. Oh, I think they posted it from the page.
Yeah, no, we got third. Humaita got third.
I want to see who got second.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure.
So first place was Alliance, and second was they just had one of the World League people there. I can't see. Yeah, Alliance got first, but there was like at least 10 Alliance schools
Check
there.
his story. He had it in the story.
Did he?
Yeah.
Let's see.
And it should still be up because he posted it yesterday. There you go.
Oh, Checkmat. And Checkmat only beat us by 10 points, basically. 13 points.
Really?
So I wonder how many Checkmats were there.
Huh. That's pretty close.
Yeah. But fucking, dude, there were so many people from Alliance there. They had 687 points. We had 396, and Checkmat was at 409.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, we had a pretty good. Everyone did pretty good yesterday.
I'll see. It doesn't feel like there was a lot of people competed this year in World League. Like there wasn't. I didn't feel like there was a lot of people like throughout the year.
Well, Omar hasn't been pushing it.
So like, I have no doubt if we would have been pushing it in the beginning of the year, we would have won because it seems like we've only the last few matches, only the last few everyone was going to.
But even the last few were still small. I remember like blue belt and like early purple belt, we'd have like 30 competitors.
Well, they won
match.
the Elite 8 last time.
Yeah, but you only can put 8 people on.
Yeah. But I'm just saying we won the Elite 8 last time.
Yeah, but like the last two or three tournaments, we only had like 10 or 12 people total.
This one was a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still pretty cool to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a good event. Jiu-Jitsu World League, I think we always say it, is like their events are really well put together.
Yeah. They're definitely better than the IBJJF. I mean, even though this is like a local event,
it's not even local. It's they're all over the country.
Yeah, but I mean like an open. It's like an open, right? So this one this weekend was an open. But like if you compare it to an IBJJF open, it's way better. There's more dudes in every division, at least in our divisions, and they run on time. The IBJJF shit never runs on time, and like. So this was the San Diego Open. I did the IBJJF San Diego Open at Blue Belt, and I had one competitor, and there was like 4 mats or 6 mats, and it was in that Nazarene College. It was super small.
Yeah.
Versus this World League event had 30 mats. There was fucking 3,500 competitors. I had 5 dudes in my division. Someone was saying that there was like 20 dudes in one of the divisions. Like there's a lot of fucking people competing in World League.
Yeah.
And I guess right now like IBJJF's like $190 if you don't sign up early.
Oh shit!
That
dude jumps up in price.
Yeah, that dude that I fought, Aaron, the big dude who won. He said he did some open and it was $190 recently, and it was one. You know, I think he said he lost his first match and that's it.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
$190.
Yeah. Well, it's because their tournaments are so small; they need to make more money, you know. Versus like a World Leagues are so big. I don't know if World Leagues are. I've seen World Leagues in other areas. They're in big ass venues. I don't know how big the actual events are, but like. In Texas, they're in the big venues. I always see Sloth at them, and then like up north, they're in the big fucking venues.
Yeah.
So there's got to be a lot of competitors at them.
Yeah.
But again, like an IBJJF Open, they'll be fucking. It'd be 500. It'd be like a big grappling X. You know?
Do you think it's because there's so many of them? Because they obviously have more opens.
No, the IBJJF.
Yeah,
no,
don't they?
They have less. There's only like 3 a year in California. That's it. Total is like 3 a year.
I swear there's more.
No, World League, there's like an event almost every month.
Yeah.
There's an event on the 1st.
Yeah.
November 1st is another event. I think they have a December event lined up too. I think there's like one every month here. Or closer. There's probably 8 a year at World League in California. But then there's also like Stockton, they crack off a couple times a
Arizona.
year. There's the Arizona one they do. I don't think they do a Vegas one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't.
But let's say within 5 hours, because Phoenix is about 5 hours and Stockton's about 5 hours. There's probably 25 events between those three locations.
If they decided to do like a World Masters type event in Vegas, that shit would be crazy.
I don't know though, because if you look at World Master for IBJJF, there's 11,000 competitors.
Right.
So do you think they could draw that kind of people?
So.
Maybe
because of how many people they have competing.
But there's no,
like if you look at
you have to do it at Thompson Mack. That would be sick.
Because if you look at, you have California already doing 3,500.
Yeah.
Right.
Those
almost every time it's like a 3,500, and I saw teams from Vegas there, and I saw teams from other places here. So then I'm sure, I don't know what the numbers are for Arizona, but like you're saying, Texas is big.
Yeah.
Like
they're big enough to have them in those big ass venues.
Yeah, that I think they'll be able to have a big enough draw that if they did a big like World Masters, kind of like IBJJF does, that they're gonna get a huge amount of people to show up.
Yeah.
Plus, people compete in IBJJF, but I feel like a lot more teams compete in World League.
Yeah, because they have more incentive. They're doing like the Elite Eight, and they're making it so teams want to go.
So like if they did like a World Masters and did like sometimes they'll do double points or whatever.
Yeah.
Like they do it like that, like at a World Masters, double points. You know, everyone's gonna be like, well, fuck, let's go get our points.
Yeah.
And
you get those cool trophies and shit. Like I don't think IBJJF really gives I mean, they do like at the majors, like they do Pans and Nogi Worlds and shit like that. They give out those team trophies and shit, but they don't do them at the Opens, I don't think.
Yeah, exactly.
And so
plus, like if you're the number one, if you're like the number one person in your rank in your division for the year, they give you a cool belt and shit like that. So you get like a cool, like you get something cool out of it. It's not just the medal. Yeah, competing is great and it's cool because you get the satisfaction of winning and all that other stuff. But you also like they give you a little extra. It's not obviously it's not like super expensive. They get you a belt, but it is a custom.
But you got to pay for it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, because Brianna's supposed to get one, and she hit him up and never responded. But that dude Aaron that I fought yesterday, he won twice. He was season champion twice at purple belt. And
he paid for the belt.
Yeah, I mean I didn't ask him, but I know Brianna because Brianna was going to pay. I told her I was like, get whatever you want to get, and I'll pay for it. But she hit them up, and then like just this shit never happened.
Yeah.
I
just think it's a good event.
Yeah, I think it's a really good event.
And we were talking about yesterday is like to see how much they've grown. When we first started competing, they were kind of smaller.
Yeah.
Way smaller.
Man, there was still a shit ton of people at those outside ones in Irvine or wherever or not Irvine and Fullerton.
Fullerton, yeah.
Yeah, there was still a lot of people.
That was during
there.
COVID.
It was just spread out over a huge event, a huge place, so you couldn't see. But
during COVID, they were doing tournaments outside. The first one back inside.
The other college. It was there, but it was inside.
Yeah, it was because it was raining or something. It was like gonna rain or something like that. So they put it inside. That was like the first one back, and then ever since they've always been back inside, which is cool.
Yeah.
The only ones I don't like is when they go places and they don't allow the vendors to come in. Like at some of the colleges, they don't allow the vendors to come in, like their normal vendors and stuff. So like the food is pretty shit.
Dude, the last one in Long Beach was cracking, dude. There was like a food truck fest going on at the same time.
But that's what I'm saying. Like inside, no. But yeah, the food truck outside, that was dope. Yeah, that was a good call.
Yeah, but I like the one at Del Mar better too because they're not tripping on bringing your water and shit. I saw dudes with full ice chests in there.
Yeah.
And shit.
Oh, well, when Nathan brought he just brought like a lemonade, and I was like, I don't know if they're gonna let you in because I remember the one in the Pyramid.
Yeah, they don't.
They're like, no, you can't bring in.
Not the
drinks.
Pyramid, but at the Long Beach place.
Oh yeah, one of them. They're like, no, you can't bring in outside food.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy to see like how good of an event they're throwing. The refs seemed a little bit off. I've seen a couple of refs like not paying attention. Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck? You're here to fucking ref, man. Pay attention.
So Brianna had Tiny Porfirio reffing her matches, and I don't know if you're not a big jiu-jitsu head, you won't know who she is, but she's like the second best female on earth. Right now, you could put her against. She has the ability to beat any female on earth, but she's a big chick. But her big thing this year was her and Gabby Pisagna at the Brazilian Nationals, IBJJF Brazilian Nationals. She ended up beating her on points, which was huge. Gabby lost to Tiny. But yeah, you could tell she was like dazing off because one of the matches when I was waiting for Brianna, it was a girl was beating another girl 10-5, and then the time ran out. And in that time before they stopped it and ran out, the other girl scored 5 points. And the coaches were like, hey, the fucking time ran out. And they were going all crazy and shit. And then finally they're like, okay, the original girl won because those points didn't count.
I saw a couple of the matches. They had the red,
they throw them out.
bag, and they were throwing them out. But I didn't see them using it at every one of them.
Yeah, because the people scoring also didn't know that. And then when that dude Aaron fought his first fight in my bracket, he was up 5-0, 6-0, and they gave the points to the other dude. And one of the dudes was like, hey, I'm one of that guy's coaches. The points are backwards. And she's like, no, they're backwards on the screen. Yeah. And he's like, no, his name is Aaron. The points are backwards. And I was like, no, it's just backwards on the screen. And he's like, no, the points. And I looked, and I was like, oh, the points are backwards. And the lady like looked and was like, oh, and like had to change the points. I was like, damn, a bunch of bush league people there.
Hey, as long as you're on your shit.
Yeah, as long as you got a coach there, it's pretty easy to fix. Yeah, it's a cool event. I like doing them. I didn't really want to compete yesterday. I told Omar I didn't want to do that one. And then like 2 or 3 weeks ago, Josh was like, hey, there's 5 dudes in your bracket. And I was like, what are you talking about? I'm not fucking competing. And he's like, yeah, you are. So I just, went out there and did it. But yeah, it's cool to see guys that we train with who like, because a lot of people, I wouldn't say a lot of people, but like the other people in this area, some of like the haters will be like, oh, your school's a belt factory. Because Omar promotes quick. I mean, there's no doubt about it, he promotes quick. Like I'll even be like, hey, maybe we should give these people some more fundamentals before they're out there, before they're with getting colored belts and shit. But, I mean, we go to tournaments and win. So,
yeah. I think...
So is every school a belt factory?
Well, I'll say this, is that a lot of the people that compete and that are at our gym, and I don't know if this is unique to our gym or if other gyms are like this, but most people are there like every day.
Yeah.
I've
been slacking recently, but I'm usually there.
Yeah, but like there's not a lot of people at our gym that are training like maybe twice a week, once a week.
Yeah.
Most people at our gym are like there Monday through Friday. Maybe they'll take one day off.
Are we there every
Thursday?
Day, 3 days a week?
Yeah, exactly.
Every day. 3 days a week.
But like a lot of our team, they're there all the time.
Yeah, right
so
now.
So mat time, if you look at mat time, it's high. It's really high.
You're hitting me with the fucking Moneybird fucking?
Yeah. Yeah. So mat, I mean, there are a lot of people in our gym get a lot of mat time quickly. So
yeah, white and blue belt, I was there 6 days a week. And not I would probably say like 20% of the time, 2 days a week, 2 times a day. I was on the mats a lot. But it's like you go out there and like Josh is Josh has been training for a long time, but he's been with Omar for 7 years. And I think he trained no gi for MMA before that. He never really trained in the gi or anything like that. I mean, he's winning brown belt tournaments.
Yeah.
I mean, so is he not a brown belt? And like Chris got second place in his first black belt tournament, but he only lost a decision.
Yeah, I don't know how that loss, that was a dumb loss. The guy had him in guard the whole time, and they gave him.
That's what happened to me because he probably wasn't making the effort to get out.
He was. That's the thing. And then like even at the end, he was like trying to pass and he was like going all. And it's like, it's just a crazy call to say that like, I think I guess if you can't get out of someone's guard, it's being effective. But at the same time, if you're just holding someone's guard and you're not like attacking, you're just defending someone trying to escape. I don't think that you should win for that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, but if you go back to like people being promoted and like on timelines, like Luke has won most everything he's done.
Yeah.
He just got his black belt. I'm trying to think who else got their black belts recently. Chris, Luke, Kyle. I mean, Kyle doesn't count.
Yeah, Kyle's just an anomaly.
But Kyle, I mean, he's not an anomaly. Motherfucker's been training for 15 years, dude.
Oh, you're right.
But he's been with Omar for 6 or 7. But yeah, I mean, people go out there and like I said, like I feel pretty comfortable being a purple belt anywhere, and like I don't really go out to tournaments and get smoked. I did the last time I fought that dude Aaron, I got smoked, but it's not like I'm getting destroyed.
Yeah.
That tournament, so it's like who's gonna try to say that I'm not at a purple belt level, and we're both getting close to brown belt, and it's like I'm not gonna stop at brown belt.
Right.
I'm gonna continue to go out there and compete at brown belt. It's not really the vibe I'm on right now, but I'll still do it. I think it's good to see where you're at, And I saw the brown belt division. I fought one of the dudes before Josh, and he fucking smoked me at blue belt. But I'd like to fight him again at that division. I might not be an ultra anymore. Though. I might be. I'm slinking down.
What happened yesterday?
Dude, I didn't even gain any weight.
What happened yesterday?
I had some hamburgers, which are protein.
Oh, no.
And then what else?
A margarita?
I had 2 margaritas.
Oh, the calories
They were
there.
skinny margaritas, dog.
Oh, skinny margaritas. Okay. You forcing Josh to eat?
I made Josh eat. Yeah, he was saying he was hungry all day, though.
Yeah, you were forcing him to eat?
Yeah. Hey, don't make me have to I got a good picture of you eating that fucking acai bowl.
Acai bowl is delicious.
How many calories in that bitch, though?
A lot.
Yeah.
I hadn't had nothing to eat, though. At all. I got up this morning, yesterday.
No.
Took Noah to eat.
Okay.
Took Noah to get his haircut.
Yeah.
And
And
then
you
came
didn't have
home.
no snack?
No.
You didn't have no eggs?
I didn't have nothing.
Bread?
Nothing.
Little snack, little
Nothing.
fucking cookies?
Nothing. Woke up, took him to get his haircut, came home, took a shower, then we took off. And I was going to try to grab food before we got there. And then I was like, because there was a little bit of traffic, I was like, no, we'll eat something there. And, dude, they had like a different vendor for their acai bowl.
Was it better or worse?
It was good, but they took forever.
Oh, yeah, they were taking forever, yeah.
Ever. I was like, dude, this is crazy.
Yeah, because Acai Republic usually already has them made, and they just put the toppings on them.
Yeah, they took fucking forever. I was like, man, that's kind of annoying, but
Yeah. They probably weren't, I don't know if it was their first time, but it's like, probably didn't expect like how cracking it was going to be.
I don't know.
But I got a good picture of you fucking like this.
That shit was delicious. This is so good. This is so good. Yeah.
What did you eat? Oh, you had that Powerball thing?
Yeah, the Powerball.
Yeah. I never
really
had
like that. I really like it.
the, they have a Mediterranean one there. It's good.
Yeah, I really like it. It's got a lot of flavor to it, and some chicken wings.
Those wings are pretty good.
Yeah, they make good wings. So
Yeah.
it was a good day yesterday. I enjoyed it. It was a long ass fucking day, but it was good.
So we were there like 2 hours before you guys.
Were you?
We got there right at 12.
Oh.
Time to
Omar
get
was
there.
asking where you were. One.
Oh, because he was going to give me the coach's pass and shit, but...
Yeah, Omar was asking where you were.
Because I was sitting with him for a while.
Oh, when I got there, he's like, "Where's Anthony?"
Yeah,
like,
because he was going to give me a coach's pass, but I just didn't. I had to go pee and change and shit like that, and fucking... I had to piss, that's what it was. Because I was sitting behind him before that. Yeah, we were talking.
Yeah, so back to the training. Back to the drawing board.
They'll be back there on
No,
Monday.
I thought you did really good. That second match.
I wanted
that
to
dude.
try-
I don't know. That dude looks scared. I don't know.
Yeah, I wanted to try harder to pass, but I knew I was winning. So I was like, I'm not going to fucking try to fuck up
Get
this
swept?
position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But your way you were like off balancing him
yeah.
in the beginning.
Yeah.
I thought that was really good.
Yeah.
You could tell he was freaking out.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you the thing that you fucked up on, and you do this all the time. You accept the guard.
I didn't do that this time.
Yes, you did.
To who?
To that dude, you went right into his fucking guard.
No, but I stood up.
You did not stand up.
I did. It's on video. My knee touched the ground and I stood back up.
No, you did not just stand up, and you didn't stand straight up when I was telling you to stand straight up.
He had my fucking gi. How am I going to stand straight up?
Perfect. Pull his arm and stand straight up.
I was trying.
And anyways, you should have been able to pass his guard
Did
right
I win?
off the bat. You should have been
Did
able
I win?
Look, you
Did I win?
Doesn't mean you can't get better?
Did I win?
Can you get better?
Are you competing?
Can you get better?
Are you competing?
Can you get better?
No. I'm the best you could possibly be.
I'm best around.
No, I was specifically trying to do that. So, but he had my gi and he had his arm like locked down because I was trying to pull my gi back because I stood up to push his knee, and I think that's how I got to the half guard because that's exactly what I did. I should have did it quicker.
You didn't. He opened his legs.
Yeah,
if it was
because I was
someone
pushing
better,
on
if it
him.
was someone better, he wouldn't have opened his legs.
I pushed his leg open.
Yeah, but if it was someone better, like you were hunched over, he could have brought you in. He could have swept you. He could have
But
done
he
a lot of
didn't.
things. He didn't. That's why I said if it was someone better, because you didn't stand straight up.
I'm gonna do that to you
stand
tomorrow.
straight up.
You're gonna pull guard on me tomorrow, and you're gonna find out what happens.
The point is you shouldn't have fucking gone into his guard.
Yeah.
Like the way he pulled guard, it was super slow.
I agree.
You should have been able to not like even get there and go straight to half guard or pass
I
right
agree.
off the bat. That's
Sure.
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But
did
no,
I
that
win?
was a good match though. I think you did good in that.
Oh, he
one.
was gonna tap to one of the wrist locks.
Was he?
I had that shit like, yeah, and I felt his other hand coming up to tap. Like I watched it come like this, and then he wiggled his arm and my hand slipped off. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I knew I was winning, so I didn't even try to pass.
Yeah, that second match was good though.
Yeah.
I think the start was really good. The way you kept off balancing him,
Yeah.
like pulling him. I don't think he was expecting.
I kind of
think he was
felt bad.
expecting
I
that.
cranked the fuck out of his face. Because he almost had me swept, but I had my hand super deep, and I was just I was like this, cranking his face, and his face was like, his like chin was touching his shoulder. And I was like, damn, my bad, dog.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he was trying to come up from the like an underhook, he had an underhook on you, I think.
Yeah.
Or he's trying. Or
he went to deep half at the very end, and he had me. He had the sweep there, but I heard you guys yelling like to drop my weight, and then I heard that dude Aaron drop your weight.
Yeah.
And then it's fucking boom, sat on his ass, and I
yeah.
was like, you're not getting me off from right here.
Yeah, I think that was once you were there, just stay there.
I was also out enough where I could have dropped my knee and stood up. Like the position I was in, because he was pushing me to try to roll me over. He had me stuck in the half guard, but if I would have dropped my other knee that wasn't stuck, I could have stood back up. So I wasn't really worried about it. But I knew I know I won that fight, so I just kind of chilled out on it.
Well, you weren't up in points. You won because you were in a better position.
Yeah, but I knew I was going to win the decision. Yeah. I almost had the bow and arrow too, because I had like the tips.
That's what we were.
I had like the tip, and I kept moving his head and grabbing his gi, and he would push my hand, and I got like my fingertips on it, and I was like, okay, I just need to adjust, and he pushed it off again. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
But I was I was gonna get it too, because the gi was like, it was deep.
Yeah.
Like the way my hand positioning was and where his gi was, it was super tight. If I could have just got that fucking clinch, I could have got the
that big dude. Did you see the bow and arrow he hit?
Yeah, I felt it. Motherfucker hit it on me too.
Dude, that shit was brutal. I was like, oh my god. And he's just so big. He was like towering. He was just like
sitting up,
just like boom. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, so he hit the same thing on me. He said he had my belt across me. Was it my belt?
He used his belt.
Yeah,
because his belt was really
long. Oh, it was his belt.
It was his belt.
Oh, yeah.
His belt was really long.
Yeah. So he got it. It was in my mouth, and I was like, I'm not gonna tap this.
I'm surprised that they haven't made like IBJF. You have a length. You can't have like a super long.
There's a minimum. There's not a maximum.
Really?
Yeah. There's a minimum.
There should be a maximum because that shit was super long.
Yeah.
If it was like it's not a good fitting belt. It was too big for him.
Yeah, it's one size too big.
Yeah.
Probably.
So if he would have had a normal size belt, he wouldn't have been able to do that.
That's why
that
like
belt
an
was
A6
so long.
belt. Yeah.
That belt was so long. He just like wrapped it around your neck.
Yeah, but it wasn't around. It was like on the side of my face and then in my mouth, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna tap this. It wasn't even pulling on my teeth or anything. It was just uncomfortable. But then he adjusted it, and then instantly was all. I was like, oh. And I stood up and I saw a couple little stars. I was starting to get to the shadow realm.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that fucker's strong, dude.
Yeah, that was crazy. But Brianna's matches were good too. I liked watching her matches.
No, she's way better than me.
She's more technical for sure.
Way technical. And she could do shit that I can't do.
Yeah. I don't have anything else really. Did you
watch the UFC BJJ? You didn't watch it? The fights were pretty good. It reinforced how much I hate Andy Varela. That fool sucks, dude.
Really? He just talks a big game. He just talks a big game.
I'm gonna go out on a win.
Did he lose?
No, he won.
Oh.
But there was like 15 seconds left. He arm dragged the dude, jumped on his back, and got him in a standing guillotine. Or standing rear naked, which is fine. But I think in that UFC BJJ rule set, I bet I could stall him out. Because there's rounds, right? So it's not like a 20-minute match. In Nogi? All he does is grab people's heads and club them.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, I got him. He's like maybe 180 pounds. I got him by 50, 60 pounds at least. Almost 100 pounds. I could fucking grab his head and fucking slap him just as good as he's doing to other people. He doesn't even try to wrestle. He just grabs people's heads and clubs them. And it's like, you're trying to bully people, but you're not even doing jiu-jitsu.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I know he seems a bit cocky.
He is, and then the only reason he got that rear naked is because the other dude was being lazy. So the other dude got pushed up on the bull, and then he dragged him off the bull, and he kind of just like lazily ran past him, and Andy jumped on his back and got him. It was a good submission for sure, but like he's not exciting.
I did see like there's a lot of memes about Mikey hopping around on his foot.
Yeah.
I saw one comment, and then someone was talking shit about it. And it's like, he just wants to take it to the ground. And he's like...
Because he knows the rules.
He's like, Gordon Ryan did the same shit to, like, Bo Nickel. He did the same shit to Nikki.
Yeah.
It just didn't look as stupid when he did it.
Yeah.
But, because he was just hopping around, like, the whole time.
Yeah.
And his shout-out to Tylenol was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. And then there was... let me pull the matches back. I had the matches.
How did he win?
Mikey locked that dude in the first fucking round, like a minute in, yeah. Yeah, let me pull up. I had the matches right here. I was looking at it before we were doing it right here. So, Mikey locked that dude. And it's funny, when he was doing the interview with Craig Jones, he was like, yeah, it's like a top 5 guy. I never even fucking heard of this dude. Kevin Carrasco? Churrasco? I don't know. I never heard of him. The Carlos Enrique match was boring, too. It went to a fucking decision. Let's see the next one. Sam Nagai and Kennedy Maciel. That was a fucking cracking fight. I feel bad for Kennedy because everybody on his team won and he lost. And he's the coach's son. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was kind of sad. Did you watch you didn't watch any of them?
I don't even.
Cassia Moria and Alex Enriquez. That was a really good fight. It was a decision, but it was good.
Most of the women are always...
That chick, Cassia Moria, got her black belt in 3 years.
Oh, shit.
She was legit. And then the fucking Jansen Gomez versus Gustavo Batista. That was a fucking good fight. Dude, Jansen is the truth, dude. If you don't fucking think Jansen's the truth, I don't know what you're fucking... Jansen is the truth. How did he win that fight? Let's see if this is in here.
So the thing I heard about, and this is something that I think... Who was talking about this? Was this... I think he might have been on what's his name podcast, Mighty Mouse's podcast. I don't remember who it was, but he was basically kind of talking shit about the UFC event, about it being... Oh, it was Craig Jones. He was like talking about how like locking down fighters, you're limiting...
Yeah. Yeah, for Mikey, that's the problem.
And then that's the problem that they're having now. Is like, who do they give Mikey?
There's nobody for Mikey. He's got to go up and weight. He won worlds at multiple weights. So he's got to go up and fight somebody heavier just because there's nobody at that 135 bracket for him. The only person out there really is Baby Shark, and Baby Shark's locked into a 1 contract, which that'll probably be over pretty soon because 1 looks like they're going to go out of business.
I would like to see that.
Because they're letting everybody go.
I'd like to see that match.
Yeah.
I think
Mikey, I think
Baby
Mikey
Shark
beats
is so
Baby
much
Shark.
more explosive, though. So that's where his opportunity is going to be. But
then Mikey doesn't even need to be explosive.
I know. Mikey has a very similar game to Gordon, even though he's smaller. Where he slows it down and controls their pace, which is saying that someone can slow the pace down and control it in a no-gi match.
Adult no-gi.
An adult no-gi it's close to impossible. If you ever train no-gi, you can't. It's so hard to slow people down. That's why I think a lot of the younger kids like no-gi, like me and you go up against one of the teenagers, we can slow them down in a gi. I can grab their gi. Once I get to a good position, I can slow them down, I can hold them, and they can't do all their like fancy shit.
Yeah.
But in no-gi, for me, if I was going up against them, it would be way more difficult because I don't have those grips to slow them down. And it's so much harder. So, like, no-gi favors, I think, athleticism more, right, than gi. Even though, yes, athleticism helps in gi, but it, like, outweighs fucking in no-gi because you don't have grips to slow someone down.
Yeah.
So the fact that Mikey and, like, Gordon and, like, their game to be able to slow people down in no-gi is incredibly hard.
Yeah.
And it's amazing to see that they could do that. So, but I think that's where the big difference between Baby Shark is. I think Baby Shark's a bit more explosive with his game. I think it'd be a tough match.
Well, I think that's also one of the reasons that Nicky Rod's so fucking good. That motherfucker's a pure athlete. And
especially at his size.
Yeah, I think if you compare him to Gordon, I think Nicky is a better athlete than Gordon.
That's
why he has better, like, that's why he does better. When Gordon is fully Uber Gordon, he's jacked as fuck, but he's still not the athletic, the athlete.
100%.
It's even this is a weird, I think, statement to make. But Big O was probably more athletic than Gordon. That's why he was so fucking good.
Explosive and
he was explosive as fuck. Yeah. If Big O was in shape, he probably would have been unstoppable.
Yeah.
Because he was like he's like fucking Malachi.
Yeah.
Malachi's out of shape as fuck. That motherfucker's an athlete, son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just some people are just born with it. But then back to the UFC, dude. Andy Murasaki, also the truth. Doesn't even train no-gi. Breaking fools off. He broke some dude off in fucking. In WNO, I think was the last time I saw him fight. He broke some dude off. And he told the dude afterwards, why'd you make me break your ankle or whatever? He's like, why did you make me do that? You could have tapped.
Yeah.
But he Kimura the fuck out of this dude. It was good. Andy Varela, again, boring. I don't like Andy Varela. It just rubs me wrong. It's like, he thinks he's like the baddest motherfucker on earth. And it's like, dude, like, okay, you won one fucking fight in the UFC. It's like, let's see Andy Varela versus like fucking Little Tackett. Or Little Tackett cracks him off, dude.
Yeah, 100%.
He's a better athlete. You're not going to shake him by fucking slapping him, you know what I mean? It's like, he's not even, he probably won't even.
He's also relentless.
Yeah, and he probably won't even respond to the slaps.
Yeah.
But dude, it was a really good event. That's probably one of the better ones. There's this other kid, Jalen Fonashir. That kid he's gonna be like the next thing.
Do they do like prelims or anything on those?
That was the whole card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that was the whole card.
Mm.
It's cool. They run really quick. I think it started at 5 and it was over by like 8. It's good. It was a good tournament. They need to figure out the rules a little better and maybe get some better athletes in there. But
yeah.
But
I think the way that they lock people down into contracts, it's kind of hard to get. Like if you're telling people they can't do worlds, you can't do ADCC, you can't do like those are like worlds doesn't get you a bunch of money, but it gives you recognition.
Yeah.
And it's like it's super rare to be able to win at that level, right? So like to tell someone you can't compete at worlds is crazy.
I think even right now in the gi, there's only like 150 world champions total.
Yeah, it's crazy to tell someone you can't compete in the staple of fucking jiu-jitsu. Because it's not like you could just go to worlds. You have to get your points to be able to even make it. So you're stopping these people from being able to do that, which I think is fucking crazy. Like if you're gonna put contracts in and say you can't compete, they should at least allow people to compete at like IBJJF, ADCC. But at the same time, I get from a business perspective, they're trying to protect their athletes. Like if you get hurt doing an IBJJF event or going for ADCC, now you can't compete in their events. So, but I don't think I'm with Craig. I think locking down, like if you're gonna have a contract, there needs to be some wiggle room where you allow them to do some of the maybe like you're not gonna go to Grappling X, you're not gonna go to World League, but you can do IBJJF and you can do ADCC. Like those two are like allow them to compete because at least then you get to see their athletes. But here's the problem. Here's the other problem is you go to Worlds and you fucking lose. Yeah. You can't say that you have the best athletes in the world because your guy lost at Worlds.
That's the problem. I think that was the point that Craig made too. It's like if you lose one of these events, it kind of takes your stock down.
Yeah.
But then you're fighting people who aren't at the highest level. Like I don't know what weight class they do IBJJF, but like the Rutelos are two of the best guys on earth. And they're not fucking around with the gi. They're not doing no gi anymore. They're basically just fighting and it won. They need to. I think those kids are probably ready for like low level UFC fights, like entry UFC fights, like top 50 guys. I wish there was enough money in jiu-jitsu for them to stay in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Because I think they would stay if there was money for them, But there's not enough money. So all these younger guys who are really good at jiu-jitsu are probably trying to make the leap to MMA because there's money in MMA.
Yeah.
Like Cody Steele. Cody Steele's a savage in both. I would love to see Cody Steele versus Andy Varela. I think they train together a little bit, but like that would be a great fight because they're both on that same kind of grind. But Cody Steele's just a better overall fighter.
Well, it's like Mackenzie Dern, right? She was like the GOAT for a long time, and then she's made that transition over to fighting.
But it was to chase the money, but also Mackenzie did it all, right?
Yeah.
So
she did it all.
All you would be seeing as her is maybe growing. Because like right now, you can't put Mackenzie in a top 10 match and she'll win. She won't win
because she's focused on MMA.
She's focused on MMA, but she could come back. Maybe.
Well, her match against Fionn showed that.
Yeah, I think Fion's older than Mackenzie too.
But she's not stopped jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, has not stopped. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
like that's her focus.
But the level of Mackenzie fame and money and all that is way higher than
for sure.
Than,
with the
Fionn.
UFC. And that's why they go that route. Exactly. That's why
and
they
she's
go that route.
and now.
Did she have a lot of amateur fights before she got into the UFC?
No, I think 1 or 2.
So her name kind of helped because she had see that's the thing.
She was multiple-time world champion.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
and she's
you build your stock up in another event being a world champ.
Yeah.
Then it makes it easier to make that transition.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna be like, oh, we want the world champ. We want that recognition. You know.
Yeah, but also her being hot was a big part of it. You know what I mean? So because they're looking for marketable people. Mackenzie's fighting for a title. Her next fight's for a title. So.
Well, she won her last 2 now, right? 2 in a row.
I think she's won 2 or 3 in a row, but
she went through a bit of a losing.
Yeah.
And then she's recovered.
She decided she fell in love with being a striker, and she was getting pieced up. But now her striking has started to catch up, which I said it before. She'll never be a world class striker, but she'll have enough striking to be able to defend herself and maybe get to the positions on the ground. Because I think she's won every fight on the ground. Yeah.
But her striking has improved to where she's not getting beat up.
Yeah.
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 Well, that was the downfall of Ronda.
Yeah.
She thought she was a striker.
Yeah,
and
but she wasn't. She's a grappler.
Yeah, she was getting fucked up standing up, and that was like...
Well, also the level of women's MMA got higher.
Oh, yeah.
So when Ronda was in there wasn't people like her, because Ronda was a silver medalist, I think, in the Olympics. So Ronda was a savage in judo, and so basically grappling, right? You know, all forms of grappling. But then there wasn't anybody on that level fighting.
The women, yeah.
And then Holly Holm came in, who was a kickboxing world champion, a boxing world champion, and had been doing MMA for a long fucking time. You know, Ronda didn't even have a chance to grapple against her.
Yeah, she just pieced her up.
Just fucked her up. And then they brought in Amanda Nunes, who was just a black belt and a real MMA fighter. And then
the skill level.
Yeah, the skill level, the discrepancy was like, maybe in the stand-up grappling, Ronda could beat Amanda, but not in any other place. Her jiu-jitsu is not as good. Her striking is not as good. Her pressure is not as good. Her wrestling is not as good. And I personally think Amanda Nunes has the best knockout ever in the UFC when she knocked out Cyborg.
Yeah, savage.
When she hit Cyborg and Cyborg face planted, I think that was the most ruthless knockout I've ever seen in the UFC. In the men, you expect it.
But you know what the thing is you don't see is like, with that, it's like, yeah, that was awesome, but Cyborg was old already.
So was Amanda Nunes. They're like the same age.
Yeah, but
Cyborg
had been beat up.
But she hadn't. No, she hadn't. Cyborg beat the fuck out of everybody. Cyborg went on to keep winning after that because she got dropped from the UFC after that.
She went to like Bellator or like.
She was in Bellator first. She was like a 4-time Bellator champion.
No, she went to like a low level,
No, she's fighting in I think 1 or something like that. But
she won.
Yeah, but she won after that. Still. Amanda Nunes is a fucking savage. The fact that chick submitted her that one time, she just didn't want to be there. And then she came back and she could have submitted that girl or beat her at any time. She just beat her up for 5 rounds, like beat the brakes off of her. Then she fought one more fight or whatever and retired. But now Dean Thomas was talking about it on the UFC thing. Is they're training again? They're trying to sign the fight between her and Kayla. Now that's a fucking fight right there. No, in UFC. So Kayla Harrison, who's a UFC 135 champion.
And Cyborg?
No, Amanda Nunes.
Oh, okay.
Is going to come out of retirement to fight her.
Oh, shit.
And they were training partners a little bit, but that's the fight to watch because Kayla's grappling.
Will that be like a BMF kind of?
No, it's for the 135 championship.
Oh, there is none right now?
Kayla is the 135 champion.
How are you going to give, is there no one in that division?
There's nobody in that division. Okay. And plus she left the champion.
Okay.
When she retired, she was the champion.
Oh, okay. Got you.
So she has the ability to come back and just fight for the championship.
I got you.
They were training partners, but if Kayla can't grapple with her, it's fucking over.
Yeah.
Amanda is going to beat the fuck out of her.
Do you think she's still in training?
She was training a little bit, but now they're back like in full-time camp. They're back in her getting ready to fight mode. They haven't started a real camp, but they're training every day again. Yeah. Amanda is not going to lose that much.
Yeah, I really liked Amanda.
Yeah, she's not going to lose that much of the skill in that amount of time she took off because of how much higher her level was than everybody else's.
At the time, yeah. Or probably still.
Yeah. And then Kyla's not a very good striker. Her grappling is just fucking mean.
Was it her wife or girlfriend? She was fighting too, wasn't she?
Her wife, yeah. Her wife fights too. I think her wife retired first.
Yeah, she just wasn't as like.
She was good.
Yeah, she was good, but she just wasn't like.
Not a world champion. No, she was good. But she's a lighter. She's a 125er, whatever the lightest weight is for women. 115. Yep. Anything else?
Yeah, there's a lot of exciting shit going on in there.
The fight last night. Did you watch any of the highlights? Did fucking Peloton hit that?
I wish. That's what I was saying before you got there. I was like, I wish fucking BJ's had the fight on.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Peloton fucking hit Magomed so fucking hard he turned back into a wrestler. That dude's not a wrestler.
He started fucking boom, dropping elbows on the top.
I think if he would have kept the punching ground and pound, they wouldn't have stopped it. But then when he started throwing those fucking elbows. And like,
he was just covering up.
Yeah, Uncle I was just covering up.
Yeah.
And dude, I didn't know this, but I guess, did you see the video of them Google Translate talking shit to each other?
No.
So, because
they were talking shit while they're...
Yeah, no, this was like I think it was this week. They ended up in the same room together, and they fucking both puff up on each other, and they start talking shit. And one dude speaks Russian, one dude speaks Portuguese. Then they get on Google Translate and start talking shit, handing the phone back and forth. And I guess at the weigh-ins, because there was a while where Alex was all fucked up. He was like an alcoholic, and he was like a tire guy. There's nothing wrong with being a tire guy, but he was fucked up when he was being a tire guy.
He wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't who he is.
He didn't know who he was.
Fucking Magomed's like, I'm going to send you back to the tire shop, and you're going to be back on the bottle.
Oof.
And Peloton was like, I'm never going back, dude. He was talking mad shit to him, and then fucking hit him with that overhand right. Dude said... Let me hit you with this double leg, and then just got fucking pushed over and beat up. Like that's probably the best comeback story because When he fought Magomed before, he had like rhinovirus. He had some sort of sickness.
He's from that
Dagestan?
Yeah.
No.
No?
Oh, he might be from Dagestan, but he's not a wrestler.
Like
So
he didn't train with all those guys.
I think he did, but he's more of a Muay Thai fighter. He's more of a kickboxer.
Gotcha. I was expecting
to wrestle.
Yeah.
No, he's not a wrestler. I think in all of his fights, he has like 3 takedowns.
Oh.
And I think Pierre stopped like 5 takedowns or 10 takedowns his last fight. But Pierre had a broken hand. He was other knee injuries, and he was sick.
This fight?
The first one.
Oh, okay.
That's why, and it went to a decision, right? I'm pretty sure it went to a decision. But, yeah, fucking Alex broke him off. And then Alex maybe has one more fight at 205. He's already talking about he can't make that weight anymore.
Oh, so you go
to
heavyweight?
Yeah, but
I think he'll still fucking do good there.
Yeah, Tom Aspinall fucks him up. There's no doubt. Tom Aspinall fucking breaks him in half. Tom Aspinall kicked some dude so fucking hard in the UFC, he broke his own leg.
It's just that would be a good fight. I'd love to see
That's
that
the fight. That's the fight to make right now, because you got Tom Aspinall, who's a lifetime jiu-jitsu dude, wrestling and boxing. His boxing is his stand-up is crazy.
Yeah.
But then you got fucking Alex, who's got like the fucking touch of Jesus in his hand.
He's also super accurate. His
Yeah.
accuracy is so fucking good. While he's moving, he's super accurate with his punches.
No
that they just
trauma,
land.
fool.
Yeah.
And but he's got like
Yeah.
the right hand of doom or whatever, right left. One of his hands
That'll be
is
a
crazy.
fucking crazy match. to
That's the
watch.
fight. But Tom is smart as fuck. He's gonna hit him with a 1-2 and then hit that single and fucking take him down and break him off.
Is Pierre a black belt?
Yeah, but
Not the same level.
So-
Well, you think though, in these camps, if they see that coming, he's going to put a lot of effort.
that's what they did for the Magomed fight. So this is what Glover said. So Glover's not really a jiu-jitsu guy either. Like, I think Glover came to the U.S. or was coming up here to be Chuck Liddell's like grappling coach. But Glover was always at the Lions Den for so long with Chuck Liddell, he became a striker.
Yeah.
Glover's the one that gave Pierre his black belt, but Pierre is like, they said like in the gym, like he put out an open invitation. He's like, hey, you want to grapple me? Show up.
Yeah.
So supposedly he's really good in the gym, but like that's like us. Like we're good in the gym. When we go compete, we're average maybe,
average,
you know. So it's going to be the same for him. Whereas fucking Tom Aspinall, his dad owned a jiu-jitsu school growing up.
Yeah.
His dad still owns it. Like
He just lived the life.
he's lived the life of a grappler. It's like being from Dagestan. You know,
Yeah.
send him 2-3 years to England, forget. But Tom's striking is also good. Maybe not on the level of Pierre's, but if you put those 2 or 3 things together.
On that, we didn't even bring up an interesting thing we saw yesterday was there was a 14-year-old orange belt.
Oh, Icaro Marino.
Yeah, which we seen at Who's Number One.
We
First of
find
all, I
out
didn't
how
think
old
he
he
was a
is.
fucking kid. He's 14.
Is he? You looked
He's
it up?
14,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's 14.
First of all, the first time I seen this kid in person at Who's Number One, I didn't think he was a kid because he was so fucking jacked. Like, I was like, that is a big, like, kid. Like, he's fucking jacked, and he's super fucking good. So he is an orange belt. I think he was orange and black.
Orange and black.
Yeah. So he fought a blue belt juvenile. I thought he was going to go up against a purple belt.
Yeah,
So
juvenile
after
blue belt.
watching how he did against the blue belt, I don't think he'd do well against the purple belt.
Yeah.
I think he'd lose. I think he'd do well, but I think he would lose.
Well, it's
at a
just too
purple belt.
small.
Yeah. Well, even at that weight, but yeah, you're stronger because they're just naturally strong. Either the same weight, you're going to be stronger.
But juvenile, that kid was under 18, so there was only a couple year age gap.
Yeah, probably like 17, I think,
Yeah.
he goes up to. But he went up against a juvenile blue belt. And he won. The blue belt, I thought he did pretty good.
Yeah.
You could tell he wasn't a lifetime.
Like that kid.
Like that kid.
That kid's mentor is fucking Tynan.
Yeah, and fucking Cole Bate was in his corner.
Yeah.
Like, this kid is like in it from a probably super young age.
Yeah.
He was probably like 5 or some
Yeah,
shit.
really
and
young.
has been training ever since. So
You haven't seen the videos of him and fucking Tynan working out?
So it was
That
cool.
kid is jacked,
It's
son.
cool that they even allowed that
Yeah.
to happen.
So we need to get, all that says to me is we need to get my fucking boy Aaron fighting juvenile blue belts. He's a fucking orange belt too. I think Aaron would fuck up Icaro. I say it. But they're different weight classes.
Oh, he's way bigger.
Aaron's way bigger.
Yeah, Aaron's bigger.
Aaron's a fucking grown-ass man.
Yeah.
The kid's 14 years old.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
They're the same age, the same belt.
Yeah, he's big.
Aaron's a regular orange belt. Aaron's the first orange belt.
So just orange and white? No, he's orange. Orange.
I think he's orange and or orange. Well, he's one of them.
Yeah.
He's like the first one.
Yeah.
He just got his orange belt.
That's crazy.
He fucking
Has he been training since he was a kid too?
No, Aaron's been training for like 2 years. Dude, he fucking took this kid. He ended up in the scramble with this kid yesterday and hit him with the spiciest rear naked choke.
Yeah, I saw.
I'm trying to see that. Let's set that up. Let's get that. Aaron versus fucking Hikaru.
That'd be good. Has he done a Who's Number One or anything?
Aaron, no. He doesn't have the connections there. He could do probably a fight to win. I think Cheech knows a fight to win, guys.
Yeah, that'd be cool to see. Yeah, but that was cool to see that match. I thought that was pretty interesting. I don't even think people realize that. A lot of people didn't notice like what was going on. I was like, oh shit.
I'm gonna start looking cool as fuck like that kid does.
With the
I'm gonna
sweater.
put my whole gi on, have my belt tied, and put my sweater over it so I can look tight as fuck. Put on some headphones and be listening
It
to
keeps
some...
stay warm. Keeps your body warm.
Yeah, listening to some fucking Brazilian music.
It's probably like fucking Taylor Swift and shit.
I'm gonna listen to the fucking... In my headphones, I'm gonna have the fucking Deus de Brazil. Porra! The whole fucking time song's gonna be in my headphones.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. But anyways, yeah, I don't have anything else. Hopefully, you guys follow us on Instagram. You would have seen. I think only the second match got posted, but
hell yeah, dude! Fuck that first one. Didn't even happen. That first one didn't even happen.
It never happened. That's what we talked about last week.
Never been submitted.
Yeah,
undefeated. No, I was supposed to retire after this one too.
You were. You didn't though.
Fucking.
Yeah,
Fuck, I forgot.
Anyways, leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that good shit.
Power, baby.